The case that's making all the headlines right now is the Katy Perry real estate case, where she bought a huge mansion in Montecito County called the Montecito Mansion for over $15 million. The seller of the property tried to get out of the deal, saying that he was not competent at the time he signed the contract. A number of issues come up on that. If one party claims that they were not in the right state of mind when signing a legal document, what legal standard applies? It's assuming that you've read the contract, that you understood the contract, and that you're competent to sign the contract. And so by signing the contract, it's known as prima facie evidence that you understood the contract and were competent to sign the contract. So if you're going to claim otherwise, the burden of proof to show that you were incompetent is on you. In other words, what would a reasonable person in that situation, being the buyer, perceive you to be? If a reasonable person would have known you were incompetent, then you may have been held incompetent, not held up to the contract. But if a reasonable person would have thought you were competent, then you're going to be held to the contract whether you were in fact incompetent or not. So in this particular case, they held that Katy Perry did not have reason to believe that he was incompetent, and he didn't meet his burden of proof to show that she would have been, or she would have understood that he was incompetent at the time he signed the contract. This case went to court. Katy Perry won the case.